Hello guys, this is going to be more part one for my two-stroke engine build. I have everything modeled up, it's just got to be printed and put together, and I have to still get an ignition module and stuff and a cylinder housing, but other than that, and I pretty much got to print all the upper pieces. But other than that, it's going to be a two-stroke versus my previous one was a four-stroke. And I'm going to have to use some RTV silicone around here and up in here to seal the crankcase so that I can actually build compression in here for the intake and exhaust valves to work, or I guess ports. So I'm going to have to print out the piston, head, and the cylinder housing itself. I'm reusing the crankshaft and all this stuff from the previous one, and the mounts, but that's about it. Everything else is going to have to be 3D printed. So I guess here we'll go. Okay, so currently I have the engine nearly completely put together. Tomorrow I have to print the head, but then all that's left to do is cut my intake and exhaust ports, and that's it. But I just wanted to show you with the new piston inside of here without any of the ports cut yet. I just wanted to show you how much compression it's getting. So I put my hand on top of here, and I'll turn this over. Can't even get it to turn over because the desk is in the way, first of all, but if I can. I'd say it's getting plenty of compression. It's getting a ton of compression. So I'd say we're good for compression. Okay, so here is the engine in all of its glory. I have the flywheel took off right now. I RTV siliconed up everything. I got a little crazy with it, but hey, more is better in this application at least. So I got a little crazy with it. It's everywhere. But when I gotta wait an hour and then I can tighten everything up to specs, which is literally just when this thing dies, when that thing stops. That's my specs. So I have the flywheel off so I can get to these screws. Everything's finger tight for right now, and then once it's cured for an hour, I can cinch everything up to till the screwdriver stops, and then I can put the flywheel on, and then I gotta print the ignition lobe. I have the ignition module right here, which is the same as that one right here. I just gotta switch everything over to here. It has a little cutout so that it doesn't hit the screws, and that goes on there. And then I just need to 3D print the actual lobe that will break the contacts for my contact brake ignition system. So I'm really close to done. Got the spark plug in there, heads on, waiting for everything to dry. Once it's dry for an hour, I'll torque everything up, and then I'm gonna put the engine together. And you're supposed to wait 24 hours before you use it. I don't think this stuff is going to be under high stress, so I don't think you have to wait 24 hours, but you might for that. I'm going to see, but I'll get back to you guys later. Well, it's actually time to test this. I am super excited. Huh. That thing just completely came off of there. So, back to the drawing board. Alright, guess it's time to see if this thing runs. What? That thing keeps slipping. Okay. That's the second time that has happened, so I think we're gonna have to do something different. That's not working. Okay, so what happened was right here is my hub, and it's just got some screws that screw in there. These are set screws. It's just got some screws or bolts in there, 3/8 inch bolts. And what happened is when these are cinched down on the crankshaft, I have a little cutout in the crankshaft so that one of these is in the cutout. And what happened is when I was turning it over, it's got so much compression, even though it's only like it's either an 8:1 or a 9:1 compression ratio. And it's got so much compression that this just can't hold on. So I'm gonna have to redesign this And I'm ending the video here because I want to see your guys' opinion on what I should do for that. My idea was just make a metal one of these by just taking, I have some 3/8, I mean not 3/8, 1/8" flat bar, and I could just take a piece of flat bar and take two pieces actually, drill a hole through the center of them, and then weld a nut on each side so that I can really cinch it down on there. You don't have to worry about stripping the plastic. But that's my idea. You guys give me your ideas in the comments, and I'm gonna look through all the comments, and guess we'll see. Thank you guys for watching, and hopefully in the next video I'll have it running.